This is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Matter.
And I'm Ray Collins. My car said 48 degrees as I came in. I thought the dashboard was sticking.
Right. I think something's wrong with the car.
Yeah, let's get the forecast now right away from meteorologist John Scalzi. Good morning.
I love that. It's so funny. It reminds me of several years ago, we had an anchor here who would always argue with me in the morning because her car thermometer showed a certain temperature, and she would swear to the accuracy of her car thermometer as opposed to the National Weather Service's monitor.
Okay, I'll never do that to you.
It's very, very
I'll never
funny.
do that.
It's very funny. But no, your car is right, Ray. It's
right.
chilly out there this morning. We have temperatures across the region that are generally in the upper 40s, which is significantly lower than our average temperature would be in the low 50s. So it's a cold start to the day thanks to the clear skies, calm winds, and the dry air that's in place. You heat that air, and it's like a desert inside your home when you heat that dry air at that temperature and raise it up to whatever you like, 65, 68, whatever you choose to do. Anyway, we'll have a lot of sunshine across the state today as high pressure settles in. We do have showers back to the west. That's key for the weekend forecast, which we'll be covering in just a moment. Today's high comes in warmer than yesterday in the low 70s. We'll talk all about the forecast in a few. Back to you guys.
All right. Thanks so much, Sean. Look forward to speaking with you. Taking a look at the Suncoast roadways this morning. Traffic throughout Manatee County picking up, but nothing to be concerned about. A little bit of congestion on State Road 70 and 301. Other than that, I-75 looking free and clear of any traffic as you head into Sarasota County. There's a little bit of congestion and backup on Bee Ridge Road. We do have a live look at that area near Shade Avenue. There is a lot of construction going on in this area, so keep an eye out for construction workers, those cones, and other cars on the roadway with you as well. Not a whole lot going on there this morning. Looks like a car is coming towards that stoplight, but that's the only one there, so not too much to worry about. Back to the maps, moving towards South County, all is quiet. Usual pickup throughout Venice, but easy breezy morning commute.
6:04 right now, topping the news this hour. A workshop is set for later on this morning to deal with the record number of drug overdoses in Manatee County. That's right. Drug-Free Manatee is hosting several public training sessions on how to use Narcan, an antidote that helps reverse the effects of an overdose. The medication is also known as naloxone. State officials say it's vital in helping save several lives.
We're really just trying to increase access to naloxone, make people aware of this medication, that it's available. There shouldn't be any shame or stigma in gaining access to it.
Another training session is taking place this morning at 10 a.m. at the library in downtown Bradenton.
Meantime, the local group called No Longer Silent will hold a public meeting today at the same location, I should say tomorrow at the same location, about the effects that drug addiction has on the Suncoast. A local doctor who provides medical assistance to addicts is expected to speak at that meeting. You're invited to attend to provide ideas and input on the opioid crisis. It's tomorrow, 11 a.m. at the Bradenton Central Library. A funeral service for a Northport teacher who shot herself will be held on Sunday. Friends and family of Holly Fisher will gather at South Biscayne Church in Northport at 3 p.m. Sunday. Fisher taught at Heron Creek Middle School. Police say she shot and injured her husband and then shot herself. The husband survived. The incident remains under investigation. Her family says they believe the shooting was an accident.
New this morning, the Florida Highway Patrol is asking for information about a fatal accident on University Parkway. That accident happened just Friday east of Lockwood Ridge Road. Troopers say 20-year-old Katarina Huffman was driving east when she lost control and veered into the westbound lanes and into the path of oncoming traffic. Huffman was pronounced dead at the scene. Luckily, no one else was injured in that crash. Anyone with information on Huffman's actions or any other traffic nearby leading up to that crash is asked to call the Florida Highway Patrol or Sarasota County Crime Stoppers using the number on your screen. A warning for drivers hitting the road this weekend. The Florida Highway Patrol will be increasing patrols tomorrow night looking for drivers under the influence. It'll begin at 9 o'clock and end at 5 a.m. on Sunday in both Sarasota and Manatee counties. Troopers will focus on I-75 and major state and county roads. Now, if you need to report an aggressive driver or require roadside assistance, dial *347 on your phone to get in contact with state troopers. Sarasota police officers will have some extra backup in their patrol cars starting today. The Tiny Hands Foundation of Sarasota and Manatee Counties is donating 700 new teddy bears to the department. Officers will carry the bears with them while they're out on calls and will give them to children who seem distressed in an effort to comfort them. The department will receive the large donation of bears this afternoon at 1:30. Now, in 2015, the foundation donated 500 bears to that same department. Starting
next month, a busy road might get more congested in Manatee County. According to the Bradenton Herald, the state will launch a new project to improve the area of Cortez Road and 20th Street West. Among the plans, better signals, better crosswalks, and curbs. So don't be surprised if you see construction crews in that area starting next month. An update now on a major construction project near downtown Sarasota. Work continues on the controversial Lift Station 87 project near the corner of Mound and Osprey. That project has been in the works now for 10 years and is due to finish in 2020. It was supposed to cost $9 million, but delays have forced that number past $40 million. The new engineering company is a third of the way through, they say.
Right now, we're actually into the zone where the previous attempts had failed. So we're starting to breathe a little bit lighter right now, but we're not going to breathe extremely light until the whole project's finished.
And that should be done fourth quarter of the year 2020. On to Longboat Key now. The Center for the Arts will close its doors in May. Plans are underway to sell the property to a housing developer. The Arts Center is part of the Ringling College of Art and Design. Longboat Key is working with the college to build a new center farther south on the island.
In school news this morning, today is the last day for parents to apply for open enrollment in Manatee County. Applications are due today for those looking to enroll their child in a new middle school. They are available on the district website as well as the Office of Student Assignment in Palmetto. The Middle School Choice Open Enrollment Session is the only time of the year that parents can request a reassignment without giving a specified reason for that move. Fifth graders at Bashaw Elementary School will be hitting the street today to raise awareness about bullying. Students and staff will participate in a 1-mile friendship walk starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Money raised during the walk will go towards buying new buddy benches, which students can use to meet new friends, as well as picnic tables that are handicap accessible.
Well, a rare treat for some local students who like baseball in Sarasota. The Baltimore Orioles will be at Brookside Middle School to work out with the kids during gym class today. That's not a bad gym class. It's all part of the Orioles Health and Fitness Challenge, which encourages kids to eat healthy and exercise. 4,000 students in 10 local schools are taking part in the challenge this year. And today is the first day the Orioles have full team workouts before spring training games begin next week. Fans can go to Ed Smith Stadium this morning and watch the practices in the backfields. There is no charge to attend and the parking is free. The first home game for the Orioles is against the Pittsburgh Pirates on February 26th. And the first game overall in the area is a week from tomorrow in Bradenton. Orioles and Pirates, that little cross Suncoast rivalry begins again in a few days. Sure sign of spring. We love having spring training baseball here.
Yeah, I love baseball, so I'm excited to get out and see some of these games coming up. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Hot dog and mustard. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
We have some beautiful
staples.
weather. Exactly. We have some beautiful weather shaping up for today. I think it's going to be probably one of the nicest days we have seen in quite some time. We'll talk about that forecast in a minute.
All right, well, still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, you've probably seen this video of a 9-year-old boy coming to the rescue of his baby brother, catching him just as he was about to hit the floor. Now, that boy being recognized by officials in Miami-Dade County. We'll have an update after the break.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AndServices.com.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
Join us for Sarasota Opera's 2017 Winter Festival, opening February 11th. Featuring Puccini's most famous opera, Madame Butterfly, Rossini's delightful comedy, The Italian Girl in Algiers, Poulenc's heartbreaking Dialogues of the Carmelites, and the medieval thriller The Love of Three Kings by Italo Montemezzi. Tickets are on sale now. Call 941-328-1300 or visit sarasotaopera.org.
Come out to the best party of the season, the Goodwill Mardi Gras Gala on February 28th at Michael's on E. Tickets at experiencegoodwill.org.
As the only certified surgeon of excellence in metabolic and bariatric surgery in the area, Dr. Joseph Chepley has performed more than 1,300 successful bariatric surgeries. Join us on ABC 7 News from 5 to 6:30 p.m. on Thursday, February 23rd. Dr. Joseph Chepley and his talented staff will be taking your phone calls as we discuss what makes someone a good candidate for surgery and the different options available to patients in our area. Thursday, February 23rd.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
In town? On the town, The Mark offers landmark living in the center of everything you love about Sarasota. Priced from the 700s, spacious residences and elevated club-level amenities create a private oasis in the sky. Promenade shopping and dining put the best of downtown downstairs. Sales gallery open daily at the corner of Pineapple and State Street just south of Maine. The Mark, Sarasota. Presented by Coulter.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC 7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
If you don't know it by now, you'll need a jacket as you head out the door, I think. At least most people will. I didn't this morning, but my thermostat always runs warm. It's at 48 degrees, the air temperature. We have a dew point of 45. It is a cool, crisp start to the morning. The good thing is, though, that the wind speeds have died down a little bit, so it takes a little bit of the sting out of the air. If you do feel you need a light sweater or a jacket to head out the door this morning, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get rid of that as we head into the afternoon. As we have very dry air in place, and dry air cools quickly, but it also warms quickly. So as soon as the sun comes out, and we'll have plenty of sun today, we're going to see these temperatures climb fairly quickly, I think. 45 degrees in Wauchula, 46 in Arcadia, 45 in Mayaca, 48 in Sarasota, Lakewood Ranch, 46 in Parrish and Bradenton, 52 in Venice and Inglewood, 55 Longboat Key, closer to the coastline, of course. The more moisture is in the air, the higher the dew points, the warmer the temperatures have to be at night. As far as radar goes, it is dry as a bone out there. That's too bad. We could use a little rainfall, to tell you the truth. We are watching these drought indexes continue to increase, and we have hit the moderate area in some parts of the Suncoast in terms of our drought, and we are inching very close in some locations to severe drought conditions according to some drought indexes. We'll talk about that in the next half hour. But as far as our weather goes, don't expect any rainfall today, but maybe over the weekend, perhaps at night, we might see some showers move through. The massing clouds back to the west give you a hint of that. The showers coming out of Texas are part of an upper level low that will swing across the northern part of the state as high pressure moves out into the Atlantic and kind of gives room for that. You know, these weather systems are all kind of like players on a football field. You know, when they all line up, if one player moves, everybody has to shift around to make accommodation for that move. Well, the same thing with these systems. High pressure has to move out into the Atlantic to allow this upper level low to get closer to us, and that's what'll happen. One of the consequences of that will be a shift in winds out of the east and eventually even southeast. So we'll have a pretty rapid warm up on Saturday and an increase in humidity as well on Saturday. as that upper level low system approaches and the high moves into the Atlantic. Sunny skies, low humidity, slightly warmer today, and we watch this system. In this particular computer model simulation, it looks pretty vicious. But in other computer model simulations, not so much. Watch this one. This is the RPM computer model we run, and you see it starts off pretty strong as we move into Friday. We're still under clear skies and sunny conditions, and then kind of falls apart out in the open waters on Saturday as it gets closer to us. It really depends on which computer model you're looking at. It's gone by Sunday daybreak, and we're left with some pretty mild conditions. I think that it'll probably move further to the north. Severe Storm Prediction Center puts us in just a little bit of a risk for thunderstorms. Nothing severe, just thunderstorms in our area as we head into Saturday night and Sunday morning. I think maybe we pick up quarter inch of rainfall, half inch of rainfall if we're lucky. West wind coming in at about 5 knots, becoming east overnight at 10, and the forecast calls for that 40% chance of a nighttime shower Saturday night into Sunday, followed by continued warming into next week. We'll watch Wednesday for the potential of some stronger storms.
All right, thank you, John. Let's check the Suncoast roads right now as you wake up on this Friday morning. Nothing to report right now in Manatee County. So far, so good. And that portion of our viewing area, heading farther south now into Sarasota County. Not too bad. Let's go outside, look at the roads at Bee Ridge and Shade. This is, of course, a very busy area during the day and also a hot spot for construction right now, so be aware of that as you head along Bee Ridge between 41 and the interstate. Back to the maps now. We check out the South County area as we dip into the southern area of our viewing area, and you'll see that in the South County area, not too much to report in Nokomis and Osprey and Venice at 6:18 on this Friday morning. A 9-year-old boy saved his baby brother who fell off a 4-foot changing table.
It was all caught on camera, and then that video went viral. Now he says he feels like a superhero. Sanella Sabovic has an update.
9-year-old Joseph Levy is all smiles, proud of his heroic deed.
At first I was nervous, but then when I saw the video, I saw that it was really cool, and I just went and I caught him.
That video that he's talking about is this heart-stopping surveillance from his family's Miami Beach home. His mom, Tila Levy, turned her back for a few seconds to attend to her other child when her 1-year-old baby rolled off his changing table and his older brother Joseph dashed in for the save, catching baby Etan right before he hit the floor.
It was really a miracle because the way he fell, how he caught him, when he walked in, it was like perfect timing in every sense of the word.
That changing table was 4 feet high, and Joseph is credited with saving his baby brother from what could have been some critical injuries.
When I was passing by the room, I saw that he was rolling off, so I just went and I caught him, and I ran. I didn't even know that I can run that fast, so I just ran and I caught him.
Joseph was honored today for that brave act. He, along with 9 other children, were recognized by the Miami Police Department, along with the Do the Right Thing program, a nonprofit that recognizes positive accomplishments among school-aged kids. Joseph thinks his new award is cool, while his mom is thankful that her son was at the right place at the right time.
I'm so proud of him. I can't believe that he got picked out of so many kids in South Florida, and I'm so excited for him that he's being recognized in our city. It's a big deal.
International headline.
Nice story.
Love it. Love it. Good for him. Congratulations to him. Well, love is in the air in Sarasota County. Literally, Sarasota County Emergency Services is congratulating lifeguard Troy Knopp on his romantic proposal to his girlfriend.
Yeah, guys, take notes. Knopp took his girlfriend for a helicopter ride over Siesta Beach. Little did she know he would be popping the question as they flew over the beach. Look at this. His girlfriend saw Sarah, marry me? ? Written in a heart in the sand. Judging by the final photo, she apparently said yes.
Oh, congratulations to them. That's
Perfect.
Exciting.
Lifeguard getting engaged on the beach.
Go
Perfect.
figure.
I got engaged on the beach also, Lido Key.
There you go. Well,
hired a violinist to come out and surprise Aaron, and the rest is history.
Fancy.
How about that? Yes.
Well, still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, between expiration dates, sell-by dates, and best if used by dates, it can get pretty tricky trying to figure out if certain food is safe to eat.
Now, 2 major food associations are looking at making it easier for you. We'll show you after the break.
It's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like cell phone protection for 3 phones, plus an interest-bearing account. And that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
We consider the first 60 minutes the golden hour, the time that we can do the most to affect how a patient's going to do. I think what motivates all of us is that at the other end of it, we see them, smiling and happy and going back to their families. That's our greatest satisfaction. Sarasota Memorial Hospital is just an amazing place to take care of people.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Shop the President's Day event at Bacon's Furniture, where you'll find beautiful furnishings for your home at prices you will love. Look for the red tags for 20, 40, up to 70% off throughout the showroom. Save an additional 20% off our already low sale prices on Thomasville furniture. And don't forget, Bacon's has hundreds of items in stock and ready for immediate delivery. So this President's Day, shop the store that gives you more. Bacon's Furniture and Design in Sarasota. Nobody beats Bacon's.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I like all the money I save with Ace Rewards.
And what's not to like? On any day, Byron can find instant savings throughout the store, plus exclusive deals and points that'll all add up.
Ace is the place that rewards you in a million ways. That's hyperbole, but still, it's a lot.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Don't miss these February Red Hot Buys. 6 convenient Sarasota locations are now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s, plus incredible savings on move-in ready homes. Come tour 6 designer models. This is the time of your life. Make it island time at Harbor Isle. Go to mintofla.com now.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee counties since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like full ID theft protection, and that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
How about that for a morning shot at 6:24, looking out from our tower cam at a beautiful sunrise in progress, a little pastel sky, the Suncoast.
Yeah, it looks like a painting there. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Love our sunrises here on the Suncoast.
Oh, yes.
They're gorgeous.
That's right, hence the name, the Suncoast. 6:25 and chilly out there right now. Glad you're with us.
A big change coming to your food labels that'll make it easier to understand all those confusing expiration dates.
Yeah, good. Becky Worley has details in this morning's First Look.
In this morning's GMA First Look, could new product date labels be arriving at a grocery store near you? To see if it's still good, look at the label. But that's where it gets really confusing. Best by September of 2016.
Best Buy? But has it gone bad? Can I still eat it?
There are 10 separate phrases for date labeling.
And sometimes just the date itself.
It's very confusing for the consumer because a package may have multiple dates that are conflicting.
So now the new guidelines. 2 major food trade associations are encouraging retailers and manufacturers to make the switch to only 2 product date labels by summer of 2018. They are best if used by and use by. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more on the new recommended product date label guidelines. With your GMA First Look, I'm Becky Worley, ABC News, Oakland, California.
Hello, Moto. It's time to reimagine the smartphone. Snap on a speaker, a projector, a camera that actually zooms. Get excited, world. The Moto Z with Moto Mods. Get a Moto Z Play Droid for only $5 a month. No trade-in required.
He's got the cash. He's got a condo. He's got a car. He's got a career. But that still doesn't mean he gets you. Time to shine. Orbit.
Nobody likes a dog with bad breath. That's why there's Oravet Dental Hygiene Chews. Oravet cleans teeth and gets to the cause of bad breath. Ask your vet about Oravet Chews. Serious oral care made simple.
Maybe Almond Breeze tastes so good because it's the only almond milk made with California-grown Blue Diamond almonds. Of course, if you ask one of our almond growers, there's no maybe about it. Almond Breeze. The best almonds make the best almond milk.
If you're trying to balance caring for your mother and being a mother to your children, we can help. It's what we do. Call Granny Nannies today.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
What does it mean when New South Window says Factory Direct?
It means we have a factory. It means we eliminate the middleman.
It means you get an award-winning, energy-efficient window at factory direct prices.
Plus, New South windows are made in Florida.
Fort Florida Home.
By Florida workers. Because we know Florida weather.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get the 3rd free, plus our lifetime warranty. New South Window. We manufacture, we install, we guarantee. Call now.
Go ahead. Make a fashion statement. Demand something more than just ordinary. Capture elegance in every turn and drive with flair. Where beautiful styling is standard. Stop in and take a test drive. I'll guarantee you'll never go back to plain vanilla again. The all-new 2017 Fiat 500, starting at $14,999. Only at Sunset Fiat in Sarasota.
My dad is my hero, and I wanted to give him a chance to live life and be happy. Granny Nannies has been a huge help. It has contributed to the health and happiness of my dad, for sure.
A helping hand and a gentle heart.
Next on Good Morning Suncoast, just a month into his presidency, Donald Trump is looking ahead to 2020 and starting his campaign for re-election right here in Florida.
Plus, an update on the conditions in Polk County as a brush fire spreads across nearly 4,000 acres. What firefighters are now worried about.
And a Florida man under arrest for allegedly plotting an attack that could have impacted Target stores across the eastern seaboard. We'll tell you how he was caught next.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning indeed. A beautiful sunrise underway here on the Suncoast. There's our tower cam shot as you wake up on a chilly morning. 6:31. It is Friday. Glad you're with us. I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. Certainly a beautiful day shaping up. That sunrise is certainly an indication of that, but a little chilly this morning as you head out the door. Yeah. Let's check in with John Scalzi, who can give us some more details.
Yeah, it is a little cool out there, but I love the sunrises at this time of year, you know, because
we kind of matched the sunrise this morning,
That was the plan, right?
You do a little bit. Deep blue skies out there will eventually and very soon give way to all the increase in moisture and haze. So enjoy it while we can. Cool, as you mentioned. Take a look at these temperatures. 42 in Mayaca, 48 in Sarasota, 38 in Northport. Yeah. 38 degrees in Northport. Hey, you thinking about taking a morning walk on the beach? Well, just watch for the red tide. We do have reports of some moderate amounts of red tide irritant in the air, especially in our southern beaches. Hopefully, though, offshore winds over the weekend will start to help that just a little bit. We have showers back to the west. That's important for our weekend weather, which we'll be discussing in a few. Daytime high temperatures today, though, warmer than yesterday. Back to you.
All right, thanks, John. Looking forward to speaking with you soon. Taking a look at your Suncoast traffic throughout Manatee County, traffic picking up on 301 and State Road 70, but nothing to be concerned about as you head out the door at 6:32 this Friday morning. Moving towards Sarasota County, traffic picking up towards 41 off Tamiami Trail and Bee Ridge Road. We do have a live shot there off of Shade Avenue. That's where a lot of construction is going on. That ever-going construction project that just seems to never end. Traffic obviously picking up. It was much quieter there just a few minutes ago, but keep an eye out for the roadways, the construction workers, and the speed limits as you head throughout that area. Moving towards South County, all is quiet throughout I-75. Traffic on its normal pickup throughout Venice and Nokomis. Well, topping our news this half hour, President Trump traveling to Charleston, South Carolina to meet with Boeing's CEO. This before he heads here to Florida. Now, it comes just a day after his feisty and lengthy first solo news conference since taking office.
Yeah, for over an hour, he mentioned high ratings, not being a bad guy, and looking for reporters who would ask easier questions. Stephanie Ramos has details from Washington.
President Trump playing defense and offense during a freewheeling and at times combative East Room press conference.
The press honestly is out of control.
The event initially to announce a new nominee for Labor Secretary, former U.S. Attorney and now law school dean Alexander Acosta.
I think he'll be a tremendous Secretary of Labor.
Quickly turned to his accomplishments at the White House so far, despite the high drama we've seen in less than a month. The firing of his national security advisor, his travel ban struck down by the courts, his confrontations with U.S. allies.
This administration is running like a fine-tuned machine.
The president bouncing from leaks of classified material, blaming the intelligence community.
Those are criminal leaks.
To Russia.
I have nothing to do with Russia.
And again, boasting about his election win in November.
We got 306. I guess it was the biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan.
The problem, that's not true. Presidents Obama, Clinton, and the first President Bush all won with more electoral votes than President Trump. As another reporter pointed out, Trump's numbers were wrong.
I was given that information. I've seen.
And then this exchange with a reporter from American Urban Radio Networks.
Are you going to include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as?
Am I going to include?
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional
Well,
Hispanic
I would.
Caucus,
I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
I know some of them, but I'm sure
Let's
they're
go set up
right
a
now.
meeting. I would love to meet with the Black Caucus. I think it's great.
That exchange getting a lot of attention this morning. The question came as a shock to members of the Congressional Black Caucus who say they reached out to President Trump but got no response. The CBC says they would never expect a reporter, no matter their race, to set up that meeting. Stephanie Ramos, ABC News, Washington.
And tomorrow on the state's East Coast, a campaign rally for the presidential election in the year 2020. President Trump has filed paperwork already for re-election. In fact, the day he was sworn into office. By comparison, President Obama didn't make his re-election bid until 2011. The president will speak at the airport in Brevard County tomorrow at 5 p.m. on the state's East Coast. Around the country and here on the Suncoast, several people are returning to work today after staying home in protest of the president's immigration policies. The nationwide social media movement called A Day Without Immigrants was a show of solidarity. Several businesses here in the Suncoast also closed their doors, but for opponents of the movement, they believe those taking part don't understand the president's crackdown on illegal immigration.
We're showing solidarity and support for everyone that is afraid
or unsure of their future under this new presidency of Donald Trump.
Donald Trump's pretty clear on what he's doing in his policies. It's America first. It's not anti-immigration, it's anti-illegal immigration. These are lawbreakers.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, more than 100,000 immigrants live in Sarasota and Manatee counties.
In Polk County, officials are warning residents to stay alert as firefighters continue to battle hot spots from a brush fire. That brush fire has now spread across 4,000 acres. And despite low winds today, crews are concerned about the low humidity, which could lead to more flare-ups and a better chance of the fire reigniting. Drivers on County Road 630 and State Road 60 are being warned to take caution due to that smoke on the roadways. There are currently no evacuation orders in effect, but those camping in the area are being warned to seek other shelter. 9 mobile homes and 2 single homes have been destroyed in that brush fire. Luckily, no fatalities have been reported.
In Marion County, a man is under arrest for allegedly plotting to bomb Target stores across the eastern seaboard. Officials say this man, 48-year-old Mark Barnett, paid a man $10,000 to put the bombs on shelves in stores from New York to Florida. Instead, the man gave the bombs to police. They were disguised in food packaging like breakfast snacks and pasta boxes. Police say Barnett wanted to make Target stores drop their stocks, or rather cause stocks to drop so he could buy cheap shares and make money when the values rose again. Barnett faces charges for possession of a firearm affecting commerce by a convicted felon. If convicted again, he could face up to 10 years behind bars. Defense lawyers say the Alaska man accused of fatally shooting 5 people and wounding 6 others at the Fort Lauderdale airport is mentally competent to stand trial. Attorneys for 26-year-old Esteban Santiago told a federal judge that he does understand court proceedings and he will assist in his defense. He is accused of flying from Alaska to Florida in January and opening fire at a baggage claim area. He could face the death penalty if he is convicted.
A federal appeals court has cleared the way for Florida doctors to talk with patients about whether they own guns. The 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled key provisions of a 2011 law restricting doctors from asking about gun ownership were in violation of the First Amendment. Doctors say asking about guns is a safety issue and could save lives. Another big decision also coming down from Tallahassee over abortion rights. The state Supreme Court is ruling a state law requiring women to see a doctor 24 hours before having an abortion will not be enforced. The ruling upholds a lower court decision that blocks the law from going into effect. Governor Rick Scott signed the waiting period into law back in 2015. But it was quickly blocked by a lower court after the ACLU sued.
While tourism numbers are up for Florida, the governor is in a dispute with some fellow lawmakers over the 2 agencies in charge of tourism and development. Speaker of the House Richard Corcoran leads the movement to do away with Visit Florida and Enterprise Florida, calling them foolish spending and corruption. Now, Visit Florida came under fire after paying the rapper Pitbull $1 million to promote Florida beaches.
So great, our tourism numbers up. Make the nexus and the causation between tourism and what we're spending.
Maybe they don't have to hire famous rappers, but to cut advertising, it would be ridiculous.
A House measure to abolish Enterprise Florida and Visit Florida will be heard by the House Appropriations Committee on Tuesday. Certainly a very controversial issue. I know local tourism people have gone to Tallahassee to plead their case. That would be a huge deal if they were to drop it, but certainly 2 sides to that story.
Certainly.
Got to get the word out, I would think, somehow or another, whether it's with money or without money. You got to get the word out. Yep. We have some very lovely weather shaping up for us today. One of the finest days I think that we have had in weeks and will have in the next week as well is today. And we'll talk all about that forecast in a second.
Sounds pleasant.
A whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like cell phone protection for 3 phones, plus an interest-bearing account. And that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today at our new kitchen and bath cabinetry locations.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or a 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Florida's last private island is a waterfront lifestyle like no other. This is Harbor Isle, just 5 minutes from the sugar sand beaches of Anna Maria Island. This sun-splashed paradise invites you to enjoy natural adventures and all the recreation of a tropical resort. Island coach homes and waterfront condos are now available from the high 400s, plus incredible savings on move-in ready homes. Come tour 6 designer models. This is the time of your life. Make it island time at Harbor Isle. Go to mintofla.com now.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Pickle beets.
You keep going back to pickle beet. I want ooh la la.
With unlimited colors to choose from, I knew we would find one they would agree on. Ace is the place with the sienna rose color you love. Or pickled beets.
This one would be nice.
Maybe aged Bordeaux.
Don't miss these February Red Hot Buys of Wild Bird Food and Scott's Bonus S Weed and Feed. 6 convenient Sarasota locations and now open in Bradenton, Northport, and soon Osprey.
There's a whole new way to bank with Achieva Checking Plus. You get new features like full ID theft protection, and that's good to know. Discover all the benefits at achievacu.com. Achieva, banking for good. Achieva Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Current air temperature cool out there, but it's on the rise a little bit. We're a degree warmer than we were last hour at 48 steamy warm degrees. Yeah, it's cold. That's about 5 degrees cooler than our normal low temperature in the morning at this time of year. And really, we have been so far above average in our morning low temperatures for so long that this really does have a bit of a bite to it. 45-degree dew point, east-northeast wind coming in at about 5. You may want a light jacket as you head out the door, though the winds are not terribly strong this morning. 45 degrees in Mayaca City, Wauchula, Arcadia, 40 degrees in Punta Gorda, Parrish at 45, 46 degrees in Bradenton, 54 at Longboat Key, 51 in Venice, and 52 in Inglewood. We'll warm nicely today, though. Plenty of sunshine across the area will help lift our temperatures pretty fast. Don't see any rain in the forecast today. It'll be dry as a bone, beautiful deep blue skies, maybe a few fair weather clouds, but I'll tell you, with the low humidity, dew points in the 40s and 50s, we are looking at a glorious day, slightly warmer than it was yesterday by a few degrees, but not many. It just is going to feel so nice outside today. Now, over the weekend, we're going to notice an increase in cloud cover coming at us from the west. That cloud cover is part of an upper-level low-pressure area kind of spinning around back toward Texas, and that will be advancing in this direction. More heavy rain for California as a low-pressure area gets closer and closer to the California coastline. Maybe a 6-inch rainfall in parts of California. This high-pressure area moves to the east. As it does that, winds shift to the southeast tomorrow, and I think we'll probably notice a pretty rapid increase in our moisture as well. This upper-level low spins and approaches, producing perhaps some rainfall for central Florida. Some computer models suggest as much as ½ inch of rainfall across our region. Saturday night into Sunday morning, that might be a bit overdone. Maybe some isolated pockets of ½ inch rainfalls, but I think in general it's going to be kind of a hit and miss situation. Some of us will get some rain, some of us won't. Put the rain chance at about 40%. Mostly sunny skies, low humidity, slightly warmer. You know what? We could use a little bit of this rainfall. This particular computer model shows the clouds increasing here on Saturday, and then the rain showers kind of falling apart as they move across the region, and that low kind of falls apart and opens up. We'll see. I certainly would like to see a little bit of rainfall. We're way below what we need for this time of year. And the Florida Drought Index, it's called the Kitch-Beecham Drought Index, which is good for predicting wildfire spread, does show that now areas, especially Charlotte County, coming in at the near severe drought index for this time of year. And it's the first time that that has happened this winter. So we need some rainfall before we start to get into the beginnings of the lightning season in June, and hopefully we will. Forecast for today calls for a nice wind out of the east-southeast, becoming westerly at about 5. Incidentally, we have 60 now wildfires burning in the state of Florida. On Saturday, that 40% chance of showers, and then some warm temperatures on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. Back to you.
All right, thank you, John. Checking Suncoast traffic right now on this Friday morning. Up in Manatee County, nothing major to report right now of note. So far, so good. As we head farther south into Sarasota County. All right, so far, a little slowdown there on 41 South around downtown and Bee Ridge. We do have a live picture for you right now of the scene on Bee Ridge Road near Shade, a busy spot that has a construction project going on in a big way between Shade and the interstate. So, of course, that'll be slow going once the commute certainly picks up. Back to the maps, heading now in South County. Nothing too big to report as you head out at 6:48 on this Friday morning. For those with type 2 diabetes, some say surgery is now an option.
New research compared the effects of bariatric surgery with more traditional treatment options. Researchers found that those who chose to undergo the surgery were better able to meet their target blood sugar level than those who received traditional medical therapy. The American Diabetes Association is now including bariatric surgery as a recommended treatment option, and it's also being recommended as an option for patients who have mild obesity. The benefits have been proven to last for several years.
The amount of benefits you get from this surgery in terms of improving the diabetes, improving other cardiovascular risk factors, improving quality of life, and losing weight is pretty remarkable, and it's durable.
Patients in that study who had bariatric surgery had dramatic improvement in weight loss. On average, patients lost about 25% of their body weight. And in entertainment news this morning, a federal judge is dismissing a defamation lawsuit against comedian Bill Cosby.
The judge has ruled that Catherine McKee didn't adequately show that Cosby defamed her when his representatives called a news conference on her rape allegations and demanded a retraction. The former actress claimed the 79-year-old Cosby raped her in a Detroit hotel back in 1974. Cosby still faces some serious criminal charges for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman at Temple University. Willie Nelson back on the road again. I'm not going to sing, I promise. The country icon was suffering from an illness. He missed a 3-night stint in California last week, as well as shows in New Mexico and Arizona. His agent says he had a very bad cold and required rest. That's a bad cold. The singer-songwriter is set to release a new album called God's Problem Child. He won a Grammy over the weekend for Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album with Summertime.
Glad to see he is doing better. Deputies in Los Angeles, though, are investigating claims that singer Justin Bieber headbutted a man at a restaurant. You heard me right. Los Angeles authorities say they're investigating a report that Justin Bieber headbutted a man during an argument at a Sunset Strip restaurant. The LA Sheriff's Department says a witness reported seeing Bieber fighting with 2 bartenders at a restaurant and then headbutted a customer. The man allegedly hit by Bieber had no visible injuries and did not file a police report. Keith Urban leading nominations for the Academy of Country Music Awards. The singer has 7 nods as both artist and producer for his record titled Ripcord. Competing against Urban for Entertainer of the Year will be Jason Aldean, Florida Georgia Line, Carrie Underwood, and Luke Bryan. Miranda Lambert has 6 nods, including Female Vocalist of the Year. And coming off her Grammy win for Best Country Solo Performance, Maren Morris ties Lambert with 6 nominations, including Album of the Year. Those awards will air live on April 2nd, right here on ABC.
6:51, a final check of traffic and weather after this. Stay with us.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, restaurant guide, and more. Go to mysuncoast.com/dining.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on the pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Car experts and customers agree. There's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And Subaru had the best resale value of all brands for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $209 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru True Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Contemporary Cabinetry and Closet Concepts. Our strength is in building a relationship with our clients. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years. When you organize your home, you simplify your life. Call today for a free in-home consultation or visit the web at contemporarycabinetry.srq.com.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help. With Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sunny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
Welcome back. It is 6:54 this morning. Checking local headlines before you head out the door.
A training workshop is set for this morning to teach people how to use the anti-overdose drug called Narcan. It's being held at the downtown Bradenton Library at 10 a.m. The Florida Highway Patrol is looking for help to solve a fatal accident a week ago today on University Parkway. They say the young victim drove across the center line, and they are still trying to sort out why. And the Tiny Hands Foundation will give Sarasota police hundreds of teddy bears again today to pass out to children in distress. It's an annual event for the local foundation. Very nice.
Well, taking a look at your Suncoast roadways this morning, traffic picking up as usual around this hour between Manatee County, but no accidents to report. Moving towards Sarasota County, not a whole lot going on in that direction as well, just your usual slowdown. And in South County, I-75 free and clear if you're heading out the door. John?
You may choose to grab a sweater or a light jacket this morning, or you may just want to relish in the beautiful, cool, crisp air. Either way, it'll be warmer this afternoon than it was yesterday afternoon, coming in the low 70s. Over the weekend, a chance of a Saturday night rain.
I couldn't believe it was 48 degrees when I left the house this morning. That's winter time.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, cooler than normal winter time around here at this time of year anyway. So it was a real cool little blast of air.
It certainly
so
was.
It's kind of refreshing, I think, but won't last.
Well, I'm sure those ospreys will love that nice refreshing. Oh, look, there they are. There was 2 of them in there.
Yeah,
now
somebody went
one.
fishing. They usually go fishing about dawn.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Up for coffee.
All
That's
right,
awesome.
Stick around. Good Morning America is coming up next.
Maybe we'll have an egg there on Monday.